Oh, it actually has the name came up.
Oh, you're live? Ann H. I mean the knitter.
Hey, Jessie.
Hey, Ann A. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just enjoying this.
I am too,
It's
Ann.
great that the guys are calling in. I love it.
Isn't it? Like, I got
Oh,
to
my
hear...
OGs.
I got to hear Drunk Savage tonight. I got to hear Vlad. I got to hear Staley, my new boy in the chat. Like,
I know. It's great.
Ann, are you drinking tonight?
No.
No.
Drinking water.
Well, you should drink up with
I'm
me.
way
Ann.
past that age, you know. I mean, I did all that in my younger years.
You know what? Moss said the same thing, but he's enjoying a nice glass of wine with me tonight.
I mean, I'll enjoy a beer now and then and stuff like that, like I said before.
Yeah. I
just
enjoyed
don't,
a beer
you know.
for dinner, so I feel ya.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that, you know, every now and then. Just, you know,
Yeah.
I can't sit there and go drink anymore like I used to in the younger days.
And you're
I
such a
puked
funny
my
gal.
guts out many times.
Yeah. I feel ya.
I didn't like that.
Can I ask you a question, Chris? Do we have anything to do? Like any important places to go on Saturday? Because I have a feeling I'm not going to get up.
I'll wake you up. In 3 hours, I'm waking you up. I don't think we have anything to do. We're just playing poker and listening to Anne's beautiful
This is
voice.
just playing poker. Yep. Jessie,
Yes.
you're awesome.
Ann H., let me tell you something, Ann. I really love that you are one of the only women in the chat who genuinely fucking love this sport. Because I have to tell you, I can't relate to anybody else as much as I can relate to you. Someone who fucking loves MMA. Because in a community full of men, NH, it's very difficult to find your place as a female. As someone with tulips and a hole between their legs, it's very, very difficult to show people
Yeah, it is.
that you genuinely just give a fuck about the sport. You're genuinely obsessed about MMA. Now, maybe I haven't reached the level of obsession as Mystic Moss has, but I'm working my way up. And let me tell you something. It's really cool to see the respect that everyone in the chat has for you, because they know that, like, your knowledge of the sport, your knowledge of the fighters, when you call in and give your opinions of the fights, it's fucking great. It sets so many standards, and I really wish there were more females in the chat who were genuinely in the chat because they love the sport, not because they're just looking to flirt around and get a little attention. You know, like, I fucking hate that. I hate women who jump in the chat just to get a little attention. No. Jump in the fucking chat because you love MMA. Jump in the chat because of that. And I don't see that very often. So, Ann, respect to you.
Exactly.
Respect to you.
Read Staley's comment.
Thank you. What would Stanley?
Staley says, I'm
like
going to
him.
listen back to my call and cry when I listen to my voice. Please don't do that. You have an amazing voice, Staley. Amazing.
I know. Everybody's voices sounded so great. I love hearing everybody's voice. Drunk Savage.
It feels good, right? To put a voice to the name.
Yes.
It feels good.
Put a voice to the name.
Yeah. And when you talk to them,
but
yeah, when you talk to them in the chat from now on, you're going to have that voice in the back of your head. So when they say something to you, you're going to be able to hear them say that to you. You know, like, it just feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good to know who
Yeah.
you're talking to. Kinda.
yeah. I just wish I knew what they looked like. But other than that, you know, hey,
Yeah.
can't help it. They are what they are, and I love them all.
True.
You know,
Sean Hart, we will
it's
call
cool.
you. Did you send your phone number, Sean Hart? Because we'll call you. Don't worry. We'll call you.
Oh, yeah, Sean. Yeah. Shouldn't it be free, though, if it's Google?
Yeah,
Isn't
I don't really
Isn't
know how
Canada
that works.
the same?
Would it be
Wouldn't
free?
it be?
I think we can. I don't know. We could try.
Yeah, we'll give Sean Hart a call. Right after NH, Sean, we'll give you a call. Oh, here we go. I got his number. Right here. Okay, perfect. We'll give you a call, Sean. Right after NH, we'll give you a call. But let's talk to Ann for right now. Ann, what is on your mind?
I'm just hanging out here, and it's early morning now. Oh my goodness, 1:30.
1:30. You want to know what time it is for us right now?
Well, I don't even know why we're up.
It's 4:30 in the morning, Ann. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're over here on Not the MMA Holes, drunk and talking to you guys.
Yeah, I was making dinner. Yeah, well, yeah, dinner and stuff, lunch. stockpiled food up.
What did you make for dinner, Ann?
Pork chops with vegetables.
Ooh.
Zucchini and green beans.
I would have been salivating. I would have been salivating over that dinner, only I don't like pork. I'm not the biggest fan. I'll eat bacon. I will eat bacon, but I don't like
Bacon is good.
Yeah, I don't like any other pork. I'm not a big fan. I like beef and chicken. I like healthy meats. Like pork, I guess some people say pork is a healthy meat because like there's new studies out and stuff like that. But I don't like pork has like gristle in it. Like like the gritty parts of it. Have you ever bit into gristle?
I don't like that. I just cut all that off.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I hate it's the worst, right?
If I get in a steak, if I get in a steak or something, or
yeah, it makes you want to vomit. Like it's like such a gag-worthy thing. Have you ever bit into gristle, Chris?
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
It's disgusting. Like it makes me cringe just thinking about it. Biting into gristle.
I would go into a good steakhouse, Jessie, a good place, and I'd be the one, and I'd get the one with the steak with the gristle in it.
Let me tell you, Ann, you go to the store, you buy yourself a good filet mignon. It's probably pretty expensive because it's expensive everywhere. But buy yourself a good filet mignon. That shit is that is diesel type of meat. That shit's tender as fuck, and you can do anything you want with filet mignon. It is so fucking good. The only problem is the price. It's so expensive. If I could get filet mignon every day, I would. But it's not like the healthiest kind of meat because it is red meat, but it's so fucking good. It's so good. I would eat it every day. Every day.
Red meat's good for you. I don't know. I don't eat it all the time. It's mostly chicken and pork.
Yeah, chicken's the way to go. Chicken's probably the healthy. I always try to cook with chicken because I'm like a weirdo. Like I read a lot of food. Yeah, like a lot of food, like those, I don't really know what they're called, like articles on food, like blogs about what to add to your meal and what not to add to your meal, because I'm always afraid I'm going to have a heart attack, because I have anxiety, so I have panic attacks, and I think I'm dying of a heart attack. So I have these things, like certain things that I eat, I want to make sure is healthy, like Chris is the same way, you want to make sure you're healthy. So, like, I always have a fear of a heart attack, like, that's my biggest fear, so I don't know. I try to stick with chicken because I'm just a weirdo.
Mine too.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, yeah, me. I'm trying to eat a little better. Everybody thinks it's so easy to lose weight. They just think,
it's not that easy.
And it's like I wasn't always like this, so it's like, it just happened.
Listen,
and
Ann. Everybody.
My mom died, so
Ann,
stuff like that. But everybody always thinks, oh, it's easy. It's like, you can not when you're past 50.
You know what, Ann?
It's hard.
Let me tell you something. I've had experience with this with members of my own family who have very similar, things that they deal with, and everybody. I look at it this way. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Everybody's built differently. Not everybody has to be in this fucking like weird imagination of how a person is supposed to look. Fuck it. If you're happy, if you're enjoying the food that you're eating and all that shit, fuck it. Do whatever the fuck you want. Because at the end of the day, you're going to die a happy person. You're going to leave this earth eating what you love, enjoying the things that you like in life. Who gives a fuck what everyone thinks and says? Just do you. Just do you. That's my mentality. I know
everybody thinks, you eat fast food all the time. I'm like, no, actually, I don't really like fast food.
Yeah, just do you. Don't listen to anybody. No matter what just fuck them. Because you know what? The only reason they're criticizing you is because they're not happy with whatever they're doing in their lives. Don't even listen to them. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, do it. That's that. And there have been times that I've eaten extremely unhealthy, and Chris is like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to kill yourself. And I'm like, I don't care. It makes me happy. I don't give a fuck. If it makes me happy, I'm going to keep doing it. It's just like bacon. I eat a lot of bacon with my breakfasts and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of bacon. If I go out to like a fast food restaurant and grab a burger, it's got bacon on it. And Chris gives me shit a lot of times because I put bacon on it. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It makes me happy. I'm going to eat it in the moment. Fuck it. I'll just work it off later, Just eat it.
Yeah, you will work it off later. That's for sure.
I don't
You're
know.
young.
I don't like.
Don't get old. Don't get old.
Yeah, I just don't like people who judge other people for their life choices and stuff like. I don't like that at all, because the only reason they're doing it is because they're not happy with their own life choices. You know, just do whatever makes you happy. That's always been my mentality.
Well, I think I'm just not as active, and
I mean,
and I watch
listen,
you guys and MMA and.
Listen, if you make those choices, if you make healthy choices because you want to make healthy choices, that's a good thing. That's your thing. But if you make healthy choices because someone else is telling you to do it, fuck that. Do it because you want to do it. You know? Like, don't listen to anybody else.
Yeah, I want to. Yes, eat better. Of course I want to get better and lose my weight. Yes, I do. And I get pissed off, like you said, and people start getting on me. And
just ignore them.
Well, it's not like I hate myself. I'm happy.
Exactly.
Like, I just don't like people telling me, "Oh, you're a fat ass," or looking at me weird and thinking.
Do they really say that to you, Ann? Like, because I'll knock a motherfucker out.
Yes, I get the looks, and I've heard people say when I've been out and about. Yes, I have.
And tell me where these people live.
It's in Oregon.
I will knock a motherfucker out.
When I was in Vegas at the Star Trek convention, I did not get those kind of looks, and I didn't get laughed at or nothing.
Good, because that's the way it should be. It should be everyone minding their own business, living their own lives, not giving a fuck about what other people are doing. Because at the end of the day, your life is not theirs. Their life is theirs. They need to worry about themselves.
Yep.
You know what, Ann? I love you. Yeah. I love you, Ann, no matter what. Whatever you decide to do is on you, because it's your life and you choose whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. I just want you to know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I like watching you guys, listening to you guys.
Well, then that makes me happy, Ann.
And everybody, and the guys in the chat. I love the guys in the chat.
Drunk Savage says he'll kill anybody.
Yeah.
Drunk Savage says he'll kill anybody that messes with Ann. And I agree. I will kill anybody that messes with you. Nobody should mess with Ann. You are the biggest sweetheart I have ever fucking met. Isn't that right, Chris?
I know. I just don't have that many friends. I got know you guys, which is good.
Oh.
You know what, Ann? I feel you. I have 0 friends. Literally, if you look in the contacts list of my phone, my only best friend is Chris. It's actually not a joke. I'm not lying to you. I promise you. I have no friends.
I'm weird.
So I feel you.
MMA and Star Trek and.
Listen, everybody loves whatever makes them happy. That's that. At the end of the day, that's what you have to remember. Don't listen to anybody else. This is you. This is your life. You have one life to live, and you do everything you want to make that life the best life you've ever lived. I've learned that, and honestly, living with anxiety and living with constantly feeling like I'm going to die every time I turn around, even though I'm not, like, this is just the way I am, I've learned that fuck it. Just fucking live the way I want to live. Live to make myself happy. Even if other people aren't happy with my decisions, I want to live with what makes me happy. Decisions that make me happy. Because I only have one life, and I have no idea when it's going to end, so I might as well enjoy it while I can. You know? Even if that means eating bacon every morning for breakfast.
Yeah, eating bacon every morning for breakfast.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, sausage. Yeah, I hear you. I know. I just get it. Yeah. I get a little self-conscious, Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Ann.
But you guys make me feel better.
You're the biggest sweetheart in the world. Good. I would hug you right now.
I am. I'm really a good person and a sweetheart in real life. I really am, truly.
I believe it.
I mean,
I absolutely
I joke around sometimes in the chat, yes, because I just get that, Yes, I get a little flirty. Oh.
Especially with Mystic Moss.
I'm just joking around.
With Mystic Moss,
I love my hubby. Yes, just like you love Mystic Moss. I love my hubby. 23 years.
Now, Ann, how quick would you jump on Mystic Moss if you saw him in real life?
Well, I'd jump on him to hug him.
Yeah, how quick?
I'd give him a big old hug.
How quick would you wrap your arms around him if you saw him in real life?
I would. Big old hug. Big old bear hug.
And you're so cute.
I could bear hug both of you.
I'd like to see you bear hug Chris because let me tell you something, Ann. A little secret about Chris. I think he needs more bear hugs in his life.
Look at those eyes of Chris.
I genuinely believe Chris needs more bear hugs in his life. I think he doesn't get enough of them.
Yeah, if you get a bear hug from me, you'd know it.
You're gonna get a. You know what? We should plan an MMA holes meetup on the West Coast just for Ann and Mike H. And if anyone else decides to come, that's great. But we're gonna plan it according to Ann and Mike H. Just so I can see the biggest bear hug from Ann H. to Mystic Moss. That would make my day to see you get the biggest bear hug you've ever had. You deserve it.
Yeah, it would scare him. Yeah.
I don't think it would scare him. You know what, Ann? I think he genuinely needs it. I try to give him big hugs, but sometimes I feel like I can't give him a big enough hug. I think he really needs like a genuine, heartfelt hug, you know? And I think coming from you, that would be it.
I need a 3. Oh. I think you took him at the game.
What did he say? Are you winning money?
I could use a 3 right now.
Are you still winning?
Say something funny, Staley.
Staley wants to say something funny.
All right, Ann. Anything else on your mind?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Good to talk.
Well,
I
Ann.
love both of you, and great show. It's a good show. It's good. I love this channel.
Why, thanks, Ann. You're amazing.
It's good.
We're gonna
it's good therapy, and you're amazing too. Yes.
We're gonna give
that's coming from my heart, really, truly.
We believe it. Everything you
are
say,
amazing.
we believe comes from your heart, Ann. We believe it.
Yeah, and I know you guys are good people. I mean, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, fake."
You're such a good person.
No.
Well, let me tell you something. We're gonna give Sean Hart a call. Are you ready to hear Sean Hart's voice?
Oh, that'd be nice.
And it would be nice, right? We're gonna give him a call right now. Hopefully he's still awake, but I'm gonna try giving him a call.
Okay.
All right. Love you,
Ann. Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you much.
Bye.
All right. Okay, let's see how